Aren't you about tired of listening to sports shows with all the woke bullshit? So are we. This is Patriot Sports Radio.
Patriot Sports Radio.
Fed up with the national talking heads and biases of mainstream sports media. If it's sports, from the high school level to the pros, we're talking about it. Like the red-blooded Americans we are.
God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless America.
Let's do this. And now, here's Eric, Angela, John, Chris, and the coach.
Welcome back, my friends. If you're new, then welcome in Patriot Sports Radio. My name is Eric. I am your host. Glad to have you with us. Thank you for all those reviews, tweets, the ratings, all that stuff. We're just over here winning bets. Josh Allen first touchdown, 10-1. No big deal. Chris is over there firing the engines, keeping the moving parts clean, as they say. And he's got our studio back running like a Swiss watch. We had some sound issues that are now completely resolved.
Fixed it.
Anybody who had doubts, you can go fuck yourself because you absolutely crushed that one. Coach is here. John's got a fresh headband on. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Do you guys know that it's my birthday?
Oh, happy birthday.
Shut the front door. Happy birthday. Did you, hey,
29?
are we getting the
How
license?
old do we think
we
he
getting the old DL, the old driver's license? You ready?
I turned 35.
Ouch.
Wow.
Woo.
He can buy beer.
The giblets.
Wow.
Oh, ooh.
35.
Come on, Bucks.
I remember
So I'm
that.
drinking the water.
12 years ago, I turned
You and me
35.
both, brother.
Yeah.
Kidneys working like a champ.
As the kids say, it hits different.
Hits different.
Yeah. I can be president now.
Yeah. You got that going for you. Hell, I'd vote for
Hey,
you.
bro, that headband might get it done.
That's
Why don't we
right.
get your name out there a little bit now?
Yeah.
I think we need a
What's
couple
your
more.
platform?
We need
Yeah,
more headbands in DC, just period. I think.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
platform is,
We got
what's the new fucking Bears quarterback?
No new taxes. Read my lips. No, the new platform is Tyson Secret Bajent. He's the man.
Secret
Yeah.
Bajan
And
man.
his old
Colorado
man is a
mind.
28-time world champion arm
Over
wrestler.
the top.
Shut the front door.
28 times.
I bet he guns it then.
He trains
he-
like Rocky with boulders and logs and shit.
Jesus Christ.
He's a champion, too. He'll tell you, you want to bring it, bring it.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. He'll
Abby
run his
steps
mouth.
Here, now it's
Yeah,
a
it was.
party.
He does like.
Jonah too. Nice.
What is going on? Come on, Baker.
Baker,
Yeah.
get your shit
There it
together.
is.
Mike
Yes,
Evans.
there it is.
Stop.
There it is.
Is that
Go,
who is that?
go. Field goal range, kids. Field goal. Points on
Gosh.
the board.
I must be on a delay here in Denver, but at least I know when to watch. There it is.
You got those mountains
Got
over
a
there.
kid, Baker.
Yeah.
Slows
NORAD's
down.
got
When
to
the lights
okay
are
it
brightest
before it
he
hits
is
Denver.
Hey, don't let Baker get hot. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
there-
Right.
let me tell you,
There's-
he will come out and play on a primetime game.
Yes, he will. Hey,
There is
Coach.
no
Spirit
spot
animal is
too
a
big
cornered
for me.
rat. That is
Before we dive-
Baker Mayfield's
Yeah,
spirit
that's
animal.
true. Before we dive too far into NFL, what are your Knights doing? They look
They're not
good.
losing.
But
I'll
freaking
tell you what they're
dominating.
not
Are they
doing. They're
kicking
not
ass
losing.
against the Blackhawks tonight?
They're dominating. Is what
They're
doing.
dominating motherfuckers, dude.
I mean, if we want to go ahead and close shop on the rest of the NHL season, we can because they're
We got-
repeating.
I
You
gotta-
heard it here.
I got to get a jersey. That's that.
Get your future bet in now.
Yeah, I should.
You got the.
So they're on quite a heater, and it reminded me of the 2012 strike-shortened year when the Blackhawks came out guns blazing, and I was like, exactly how good were they? Because the Knights are at 7-0, and I was impressed. I forgot the Blackhawks started the season 20-0-3.
wow.
So when they get to that point, then we can crown them.
They are who Coach thought they were, at least so far.
Get your
I believe
mustard
you're,
yellow. Get it on.
Colorado Avalanche are also undefeated. I think there's one other team. But yeah, the hockey has been great. We'll wait for Angela to do the Frozen Frenzy stuff, but obligatory hockey talk. Got some action in there. For now, We got a World Series to play, the Arizona Diamondbacks. I saw people like to post those future bets on the X.
Yeah.
I saw a guy wagered $10,000 American on the Arizona Diamondbacks at 100 to 1. So he
Win.
stands to, I guess,
Win.
preseason. I know they were
100-1?
They were 40 to
That
1 to
would've-
win
yeah.
their division when I think Moonoff from the Sports Gambling Podcast said take the Diamondbacks to win the division at 40 to 1.
So
which I
Corey
don't think
Hart.
they did.
Corey Hart was waving the banner of the Diamondbacks.
He was.
Hey, I'll tell you, man, they have got a scuba squad. They have done some
They dink and dunk.
and
They were
quietly.
mashed-
I haven't watched much Diamondbacks because shit, they're on the West Coast and they play when I'm asleep. So
Yeah.
like every other
No.
West Coast team. Them in Hawaii.
As somebody who likes to watch the Phillies lose because I can't stand the city of Philadelphia, I actually like the team, the Phillies, but those fans are just it's like Dave Matthews Band. You like the band, hate the fan. But I was watching it, and I mean, their guys did not show up. Were they loud and proud after games 1 and 2? But then you watch game 6 and 7, and the Diamondbacks are getting 2 hits an inning. They're just putting guys on, moving them over. Next thing you know, they're scoring. It's not quite small ball, and they're not matching home runs. It's kind of interesting to watch.
Yeah. Solid fundamental baseball. Can they handle the Texas Rangers? People are saying the Rangers were going to beat whoever came out of the National League. I don't know. I saw the Rangers sweep at 9 to 1, so I put $5 American on that. Just to have a fun bet to root for. It's just a feeling I have that the Diamondbacks are coming in damn glad to be there, and the Rangers are on a mission.
Yeah.
Is my thought. But I watched very little baseball this year, so I don't know. I will be watching the World Series, though.
You know, it's funny. The Cubs beat reporters said that most of the other beat reporters were not rooting for Arizona because they thought they'd all get fired if there was an Arizona Texas World Series. It just would not generate any cash flow.
It's not going to be one of the bigger sellers.
But those are some of the best series. I'm not a big fan of, watching the Dodgers suck or win a COVID one. I'm just not a huge fan of these big market teams anymore.
It's good, Coach.
Yes.
Who did the Marlins beat that year with Council?
In 03? Oh.
That was a fun one. These
And they had Dontrell Willis.
Yeah, I love Dontrell Willis.
Yeah. That was the famous year. I mean, I turned it off after Bartman that year.
Moises Alou.
Moises. Piss on his hands, Moises.
Yep. Hey, can't argue with results.
Although, what's the flag? What's the flag?
You had
Shit. Bullshit, mama.
Oh, that's clearly defensive penalty.
Yep.
I hope.
That may not go your way, Coach.
I didn't see it. Oh, that's after. They're scrapping gravel on the logo.
Scratch and gravel on the
Baker's
logo.
in it. No, that's a kicker.
Baker's throwing his helmet.
Some squirrely kicker. Get out of it, squirrely kicker.
Ooh, kicker's getting involved. I like that. A little fisticuffs for a kicker. That I can respect.
Just
that.
don't make him kick it again. Don't take the points off the board.
Oh, first
Chris, you
rule of
watch
fighting
baseball?
in the NFL: do not take your helmet
Don't
off.
take your
bud.
helmet off, you idiots. That's 8th grade stuff.
Who do you got winning this World Series, Chris? You've watched the most baseball.
I think the Rangers. I wanted to say the Rangers are going to sweep them, and I love that plus 600. And if you're going to sprinkle a little couple bucks, Rangers sweep just sprinkle a little there because that's fun. But the Diamondbacks are fucking scrappy, so I don't know, man. I really don't. Let it get. When does it start?
Friday.
Friday. So let's talk.
Friday, 1 p.m.
afternoon.
Central.
1 o'clock.
No,
What are
I'm
you
kidding.
doing?
No,
I'm
okay.
kidding. That's what the MLB would do, though.
Yeah, they would. But let's talk. Here. Heavy. No way, Rangers sweep. Heavy's the guy to talk about here.
Are the Diamondbacks a team of destiny?
I don't
Wow.
think they're a team of destiny, but I do think they make it a heck of a series.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a great series. I'm excited about it, and I like baseball, and I like both of these teams.
Marlins
like what they've
beat the
done.
Yankees that year, he says. That's why I remember it so fondly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, Heavy, who you got tonight? Who you got on this?
He's
Bucs
got the
game?
same. We're the same.
You
We're
under?
all the same.
on
The under?
If you'd
We're-
be
I
on
shoulda hit
Twitter,
the
you would
under.
already know that you were all on the squad is all on that.
I'm sorry, man.
Should have hit the under. Let him off the hook.
Listen,
It's a
I
gimme.
came out guns blazing and I just
Yeah, no, I love it.
blindfolded and hit the dartboard.
It made me feel good when you said that. I was like,
Oh,
all right.
that's the first thing I said when I got on here is we're going under and we're taking the Bucs.
Yeah, that's
We're on the
exactly
Baker
what we
train.
did.
You know, it doesn't take much to get me all aboard the Baker train.
It's that
I'll get
slow
right on
Baker train that hits the under.
Yep. Heavy
that-
says no way the Rangers sweep. Arizona's scrappy.
I
They're
think
going
it's
to be
gonna be a
aggressive
great
on the
series.
base
I think
paths.
it's going to be great.
So I'm thinking Arizona Diamondbacks stolen bases props. That's where I want to look.
Tacos for everyone.
Yep. Bases were steals up this season. I'd imagine
Oh,
they
yeah.
were. with
They were
big
in the
bases.
series, I'll tell you that.
Let me tell you, it was long overdue.
Yeah.
Because it changes it.
I love a
it
stolen base.
It pays off aggression. It's that much shorter, but next thing you know, you got a guy on second. All you need is a blooper to score. It's great.
Yeah. Get them on. Get them over. Get them in. Well, I'm excited now. I thought this was just going to be the Rangers because I know they've been smashing home runs this whole time. So I thought they were just going to come in and blow them out. Good news. Sounds like it's going to be like a 6-gamer, according to Heavy. He doesn't know who's going to win the World Series, but if you follow him on Twitter at Heavy_steps, he will give you more winners than losers. We can testify to that. Chris has done quite well with the baseball, I believe.
It's not me. I've just been in Heavy's back pocket picking
It's
them.
literally just copying people's homework. You know what I mean?
Sooner.
Oh, you guys are weird.
All right, what we got? Let's jump in here.
Well, we got Suge Knight has a podcast. I guess the murder he planned coming back into the news prompted him to want a little more spotlight. So now he has a podcast, and why not? Everybody does. It's called Collect Call with Suge Knight because he's in prison and all for running a guy over on a movie set, killing him. It's
Skip's
from
in the house.
Skip.
What's up, Skip?
From
Now it's a
24.
party? From the article source, it sounds like that is the whitest anyone's ever said the source. It sounds like he just talks about what rappers he likes
Turnover, baby.
and what rappers he doesn't. In sports news, Giannis told the Bucks, go get some more talent and show me that you want to win, and I'll sign the fucking paper. And they went out and signed Damian Lillard. So they did
I
their
like
part.
that.
And
Yeah,
then,
you like
I
that.
love Dame
The
Lillard.
turnover
I'm
or
excited.
the sin?
I'm excited. I haven't been this excited since Gary Payton came here against his will. I'm a big
It's
Dame
Kareem
Lillard
Abdul-Jabbar.
fan. Yep. I mean, this guy'll fucking shoot it from half court. I love it. I will
A
definitely
lot.
watch more Bucks games this year. And then
For $30 million a year, I'll shoot it from half court.
Yeah.
Bro. Hand
I'll
me the
shoot it from-
basketball.
I'll shoot it
saw
from the
that
400
in,
level. I don't
semi-pro.
give a shit.
Pooks.
Then Giannis held up his end of the bargain, signing a 3-year, $186 million contract. I can't imagine it was too hard to put pen to paper on that one. What is
But
it?
claims he didn't know how much it was
18,
worth when he
That's
signed it. He just wanted to
62?
stay.
Oh yeah, I just love Milwaukee. They have smoothies and $186 million.
Can we get a Chris Godwin or a Mike Evans here?
A Buck
Little
train's
TD?
rolling, baby.
Ooh.
The Bucks are about to tie it up
62
here.
a year.
And then they're going to have to cool it off because I got the under.
That's right. Kick it into 4 low.
That's right. We just want to put her into
All right.
granny gear and coast the rest.
All right,
of
let's
the
get
way.
How
back
many?
Let's get
Yeah,
back into
this
it.
game
Let's
is
get back
going.
in.
This game will be long over when people hear this. Well, how many games do they play in an NBA season? 82.
82.
They're hearing it right
82.
now. We're live, baby.
See, so 62 million
We still on NBA?
divided by 82.
We just started the
is
season.
$756,097 a game. Yeah,
Thunder 1-0, I'll tell you that.
before taxes.
They waxed the
Wembenyama
balls.
up.
made his debut last night. I think he had 14 points. I don't know if he had any blocked shots. I don't think he did.
I hammered that under on block shots and cashed out.
Hey, I've done a little preseason watching here and touchdown Bucks. Yes. Done a little preseason watching here, and I'm gonna tell you, your Nuggets are money.
Yes,
They are really good.
Yeah.
Yes, they
That's
are.
what I've learned early in the season. The Nuggets are good.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Chris
you
got
know,
his
when
Godwin
it's
touchdown.
they assembled their team through the draft.
Cricket called that.
Yeah.
Heavy Step says, I cannot get it on my book, but hammer Wemby turnover bets.
Yeah.
Like steals?
No, turnover. Like
Like him
turns
to turn the
over.
ball over.
Yeah.
Oh, you can bet on that?
I mean, I bet the under on blocks because I felt like they were a
What?
little aggressive.
Okay. So I'm like, 2.5. I mean, this kid's going to be swatting everything. Look at his fucking arms. But must have had under 2.5. Dollar bet club cleaned up on that.
Yeah.
He is, I mean, I see why they call him the alien. I saw him walk into the arena in like an all black.
He's Slender Man.
Yeah, he's Slender Man. Yes. He's 9 feet tall and his arms are 7 feet long.
Yeah,
It's
he just
insane.
stretches out like Gumby.
Yeah, it's wild. I love seeing pictures of him next to regular sized people.
Yeah.
That entertains. Let's get Simone Biles to take a picture with him. Did you see the Iowa punt return that wasn't? This is the blown call of the year, maybe the decade in college football. The referees, who, as SGPN has told us, are terrorists. These people on the radical refs straight up stole a thrilling victory from the Iowa Hawkeyes. They say the kid waved for a fair catch. He moved his left arm a little bit, and then he caught the ball on the sideline and somehow dodged, like Tyreek Hilled the 3 guys in front of him and scored, and then they called it back because they hate fun and they're terrible people.
Well, I feel like Iowa needs to be punished. And I feel like if there was any collusion, I'm all for it. I don't ever want to watch Iowa. I just won't do it. So I don't want to see them in a bowl game against a team. I've got a buddy of mine who loves Iowa, going back to Drew Tate in 2005, 2006.
Wow.
And ever since then, he's been a huge fan. And there is nothing more annoying than when he waves that flag when they beat Rutgers. 9-4.
Big Ten football.
Get him out. I'd rather watch, and I'm being honest here, I'd rather watch the high school football on Friday nights that ESPN showing Gwinnett County, Georgia versus Ocala, Florida is 10 times more entertaining.
It's going to be way more entertaining football than,
than a bunch of
I don't know how
pasty white dudes who don't know how the forward pass works.
Another turnover.
Passionate
Another
fan?
turnover.
Wow.
Another Allen turnover in the red. It's going to be in the red zone for
Josh
for
Allen, 2 pick plus
like
350. I'm kicking myself for not betting that. Who else? Well, let's go right into the Michigan sign stealing then. Stop me if you've heard this one before, but Harbaugh is in deep shit. This time for stealing signs, Greg Schiano was all over this last September. He did a halftime interview and he told the nice lady with the microphone in her hand that there's something going on here that ain't right and we need to look into that. He was clearly pointing out that Michigan was doing something underhanded. Evidently, they have a guy named Connor Stallions, which right off the jump sounds like a fake name.
Mhm.
Connor is or was a, quote, low-level staffer with military experience. And
he sounds like a CI or not a CI. He sounds like he's an operative.
Yeah.
Low-level staffer with military experience. He's a guy you'll never see again, but he can do some crazy stuff.
Jason Porn.
I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to go the opposite on this. I think it's crap.
Oh, me too.
I think that it's ridiculously overblown crap, and nothing that I've heard that is one iota of credibility that tells me that this is anything outside of what goes on Friday nights in Oklahoma every weekend. I mean, so they got a guy that flies around and films the sidelines. I mean, we have TV that we can get. I mean, we exchange tape that's gone back to the 80s. I mean, coaches meet on a turnpike and exchange tape. Well, they don't anymore, but they used to. You know, it's nothing more than scouting. What are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see where you draw the line between scouting and sign stealing. He was going to games. He was keeping track of what they're doing on the field where it's for all to see. This wasn't some Belichick like sneaking into practice
This isn't
and stuff.
leveraging technology to get access to something you ought not have access to. This was gained in public access forums.
I think the Patriots sports official position on this has to be it's bullshit.
I chalk it up to shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's a little bit of combo of two things. It's a little bit of the NCAA really wanting to give Harbaugh the business.
Yeah.
Because they have a purple veiner for that guy. They do. I'm just telling you, they want a piece of it. And then you've got that, and you've got the Ohio State crowd that is pumping that into it. And
I've never heard that before.
and so anyhow, that's where we're at on that.
Yeah. I think
God.
so too. It really seems like there's a vendetta, and that's what all of this is. And that's fine. Push him out of Michigan and put him right into the Chicago Bears' hands.
That's what I was going to say. They're going to push him right into a Chicago Bears headset. He's going to be in the he's going to
Better
be
hidden than
blue
Lincoln
and orange.
Riley, who's apparently taken leave.
Yeah, who's sick. Which everyone around here, that was the leading
Bueller.
story on the Sports Animal today, because
Bueller.
everyone around here knows exactly what that means.
9 times.
Yeah, 9 times.
Heavy steps. We got promotion. Bet online.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? Fuck those promotions because they just suck your money up, and somehow it's like they give you.
You're muted. I think they can hear you on my microphone. Though.
So if
We got it.
If you give them if you take their $10 free play, and you go and win a parlay for $200, you got to spend like $897,000 to get that $10 out.
Yeah, you got to win a bunch of more $10 bets before
There's
you
some
can
T's and C's.
You got to
You
win
got to comb through.
1,000 to ever take any money back.
Yep. Read up on your rollovers.
I can't
before you
stand
take
it.
those. A lot
I
of
don't
times,
even take them.
sometimes it's like 20 or 30 times you have to, if you deposit $10, you'd have to wager 20 to 30 times that to withdraw. But sometimes it's 5 every once in a while. And sometimes it's like 20 on sports and 5 on horses. And that's when I just go play the phone for a little while.
Nothing wrong with that. Get you some quarter horse race in Kentucky somewhere at midnight.
That sounds like a great time.
That
I
sounds
just
like where
learned about
stepdads are born.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, listen, man, I sent you that deal today. Were you guys not pretty impressed with the old night fighting today?
What is that? Did you see
thought
that, Chris?
That's a real thing.
We got knights in full armor
Yes,
fighting each other in a wrestling ring.
I saw that actually on X that they were bringing back the Knights Templar. I saw it. I was like,
awesome.
we're going we're taking it all the way back.
They're hitting each other with swords and shit.
Going full cable guy.
No, that's exactly what it is. It looks like it's like what is that? What's that restaurant?
Medieval
that you go
times.
to? Medieval times. It's medieval
Oh,
times.
yeah.
Only
Down,
three.
down.
Dallas,
Midnight's going down.
Green
was that
Knight.
Dallas. Coach, was
The
that in Dallas?
password is.
Huh?
That was in Dallas.
I don't know where it was at.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
saw it.
And it had a whole fucking deal. You'd eat dinner around the ring.
Oh yeah, no, there's
They
one in
come out-
Dallas.
there's
Yeah,
one in
medieval
Dallas.
times,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
There's one in Chicago right off
Josh Allen. Oh, sorry.
I-88.
Oh, touchdown!
Get a giant turkey leg.
Guys, we're gonna put the brakes on this.
No fork.
Sorry.
No fork turkey leg.
Nope. No. What you call utensils. I don't know about all that. I mean, give me a fork. You gotta
Easy,
smuggle a
boys,
fork in.
easy.
I've never gone to one of those. I've never gone to the Bristol Renaissance Fair or medieval times where people are full on like in character.
Oh,
Be an
that's
interesting job.
down in Norman. They have a big Renaissance fair.
Okay, so
It's fucking ridiculous. Anyways, let's.
all right,
doesn't matter.
back to heavy. If you're
We're all
insinuating
over the place.
the Kansas Jayhawks are coming to town this week and gonna leave out, I'm smelling what you're stepping in, because listen,
This
the
isn't your
Jayhawks-
daddy's Jayhawks.
The Jayhawks are for real. I watched them choke one off in Stillwater when they should have won it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like them this week.
So are you saying sprinkle $5 on that money line?
Yeah, I dadgum sure would tiptoe down there and put some on it. American currency.
That's gonna be a lot. It's good
Who's their
that's gonna
coach?
be big.
It's not
That-
fat ass Charlie Weiss anymore, is it?
No.
Oh,
They run
no.
him out 3 coaches ago. We
Yeah,
took a
that,
stop
I mean,
on the
we've had
Miles
less
train
miles
after that
since
guy.
then. haven't we?
Les Miles went through there for a while, and then they
Oh,
ran him
dang.
out too.
The Mad
And it's-
Hatter.
And even better, it's in
It's
Lawrence.
at Kansas.
Oh my gosh!
You remember last year? Or was that Texas last year?
I think it was Texas.
There were like
Lance
20
Leo-
people at the game, and then at halftime they opened the
Yeah.
gates. You could just come in, and they filled it up because they were
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah,
Kansas plus 700. Shout out Colby Dant. He put me on that one. I'll never
Plus
forget
700,
that
Chris,
one.
on that money line. You put $5 on that then.
I'm
They
on it
won
right
that
now.
game
I'm
on the
going right now.
ballsiest 2-point conversion you'll ever see. Playing the fucking Texas Longhorns. They said, "Fuck it, let's win the game right here and now."
Hey,
And the
love it.
Kansas Jayhawks.
That made
mean,
me
they
a
might have
fan
won.
because you know if you got somebody on the ropes like that, just go ahead, throw the haymaker.
Yeah.
Who was it? There was an NFL.
Don't be an
team who-
underdog taking somebody into overtime.
No,
That doesn't
nobody
help
wants.
ya.
No,
wasn't it?
you should be proud you even got there. Who cares? And that's what you should say in the press conference after the game. If you blow it, you roll into the press conference with your chest puff out and go, "Hey, nobody thought we were going to be here anyway."
We had
Yeah.
a chance. We took
Yeah.
it.
You have a way
Next
better shot of
question.
winning
Quit asking.
one play. They're the better team. You have a way better shot of winning one play
Yeah.
than a series of plays. The longer you
Absolutely.
play, the more you're going to lose. It's sort of
I mean, I
There was
think
an
I fired
NFL
that right
team who
back.
did
We
that.
play the same team 10 times. How many times do you think we win that? So why on earth would we go ahead and roll the dice on that?
Yeah. On to an
Yeah.
overtime. Fuck that.
yeah, exactly. Overtime's a death sentence for the worst team. There was I think it was the Commodores did it again. They tied it up and then didn't go for 2 and ended up losing. in
Yeah, that's
overtime
when
like
Riverboat Ron became
pussies.
Jet Ski Ron.
Oh,
Riverboat
yes.
Ron.
Yeah, I said Ron must have
Pontoon
sold
boat.
his riverboat.
Pontoon Boat Ron.
Pontoon Ron.
We got Baker in the 2-minute drill. Here we go.
Oh, that's his happy place right there. It's the NFL storylines. We got New York media is out of control. Yesterday they hung up on Carl Banks when he started trying to explain why Kayvon Thibodeau is a rising star. These two douchebags would not stop with why isn't he Micah Parsons? I see Micah Parsons do A, B, and C. Why isn't Kayvon Thibodeau? Like, he's coming along. He's making observable progress. The kid's playing well. I think he's got
He's
a
good.
few sacks.
Yeah, Thibodeau's a freak. He's going to be really good.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's
what
already
they're
good.
about. Send him.
You want to
Green
watch an
Bay
interesting
game,
high school tape? Watch Thibodeau.
Well,
Him in
and
high
you-
school.
I mean, watch him at Oregon.
Yeah,
Gosh, he was
Oregon
ripped.
too.
He was wearing people out at Oregon. I remember
Yeah.
seeing him in their bowl game and was like, "Oh my gosh, this
He's
guy,
like
who's
Jadeveon
he?"
Clowney against.
Yeah.
He looked just like Clowney. That's what he looked like. Only a leaner,
Mm-hmm.
longer armed Clowney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the cousin of Clowney and Julius Peppers. Almost like
exactly
bigger,
right.
longer arms.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from Thibodeau. I don't understand why they're bitching about it. I guess
we'll
New
take him
York-
in the green and gold. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. We'll take any help.
Ship
we
him
can
on
get,
up to Wisconsin.
boy. I'm starting to
Well,
worry
we-
about.
We
maybe
need
Jordan
to help.
Love sucks.
Hey,
I think
I'm
it's
worried
it's
a lot.
possible he's not the guy. I think that's real possible that he's.
Oh,
not.
I think it's highly
the guy.
probable. I don't want to say you heard it here first, but you did.
he's missing a lot of throws. His average yards per attempt is way up there. He's chucking it. It's just not. It's either
just-
late
listen,
or it's way off target.
Let's just go ahead and put this out there right now. I'm willing to let it pass if somebody from the Packers organization will just go ahead and satchel up and say, "Listen, we messed that up. We just messed it up.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna get it right from here on out. But we messed that up, and I'd be okay with that.
We should have took.
It's the arrogance. It's the blatant arrogance.
Yeah.
Don't look at me and tell me that was a great decision. I know it was crap, and you know it was crap.
Yeah, they have that air of, well, you don't understand the
And
inner workings.
that's what makes me literally want to just go. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Is it? I can handle somebody jacking up something and going, "Hey, man, I just jacked that up. We can get that right." But I can't handle. Yeah, that's not wrong.
He doesn't look good out there. I'll put
Get
it
out
that
of
way.
here. No,
As an
he looks-
unbiased watcher, it doesn't seem like the game plan speeds up with him. It doesn't look like
No.
the coach has a lot of confidence in him. He does throw it downfield, but it ain't pretty.
Oh, he throws it downfield when he damn sure doesn't need to. I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what, he looked terrible against the Raiders.
Third and 10.
And
Let's
then-
go 50 yards.
The interesting thing about Tyson Bagent coming in and doing as well against the Raiders is it's an indictment of Fields, and it's also an indictment of Love, because you got a guy who comes fresh out of Shepherd, and now granted he set the record for touchdown throws in college, but I mean the guy, not only does he do well, he's showing a lot of confidence. It says a lot about Tyson, but also it says a lot about some of these projects that are NFL quarterbacks in the league that, guys, it ain't panning out. Look, you got a great example of a guy coming in and can sling it. What's going on?
Yeah.
Why can't you do that?
And just
You've been here for 3 years, sir.
You've been here since COVID. What's going on?
Yeah, just come out and say, "Hey, man, we could have done the same if we would have taken Jordan Love in the 7th round, like everybody else in the league was gonna."
Yeah, that
You
would
were
have
cutting
been
in
fine.
line to get him.
And we traded away to get to his ass.
Yeah,
They should cut him. Cut him.
I don't want to pull up the draft and see who we could have taken.
No,
that might
no,
have
you
helped.
don't. No,
That
you
might have
don't.
helped.
Because I've done that to myself.
I
He's
know
been a few
Aaron-
drinks in and done that.
No, I've been a
He's
couple
looking
of
at the
mixers
ex's
in on a
Instagram.
Tuesday evening and just went ahead and tiptoed through the tulips on that garden. Beautiful.
see what was on the board there.
Yeah. Guy named Justin Jefferson sound familiar? Yeah, we could have had him.
Oh wow, that's painful. Deshaun Watson, total pussy. You give this guy money, he's done working. He
He's
says his
done.
shoulder
Yes.
hurts.
Deshaun Watson. And
It's
it
like
hits it
that.
confidence.
Like that scene in Anchorman where he's like, "It's my solar please you. You wouldn't understand. It's boring, but it hurts."
Yeah.
And he's just not playing football. PJ Walker is legitimately the better quarterback right now.
He's doing Browns things.
Yeah.
That's what the Browns do. They do stuff like that. They
New
sign a
ways to burn
guy.
it to the ground.
Yep. They sign a guy to a gajillion-dollar contract that stands on the sidelines and holds a clipboard. That gets tugs and rubs from every place around town.
Speaking of, Brady Quinn is on the social media making rub and tug jokes and talking about how he should be playing football. I mean, he's got $200 and some million in his pocket. It's like, dude, just go out there and if you throw your arm out of socket, the fans in Cleveland will at least understand that you tried. Right now, they just think you're a massive vagina. Yeah, colossal cervix.
Yeah, and you see what you want about Cleveland. Their fans are some of the best.
Yeah, they're loyal guys. They're loyal.
Stick around through that.
That is how you get run out of town.
Well, they've
is
been
doctors
through the
cleared to
sack on their
play.
head days. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, doctor
and,
cleared him to play 2 weeks ago.
and it's really telling that they didn't assign him concussion protocol on that last hit that knocked him out of the game last time, right? And yet he's still not playing it. And look, you don't want to mess around with head injuries, but you would have thought it would have come out that he had a concussion, and that's why he's not playing. But you don't hear anything. So, yeah.
they came out with a laundry list of issues that he's battling or whatever, but it all went to, sissification.
Yeah. Turf toe, jammed finger.
Yeah. He has chronic
Sinus
headaches.
infection.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's a bummer. I'm curious to see how this ends because I don't see it getting much better. He might turn it around at some point, but the dude's got paid guaranteed money. Why would he? If you're a scumbag, why are you playing?
yeah. The good news is this will kill the fully guaranteed contract idea for a long time. That's not going to make any more progress because these teams are not going to risk putting themselves in this.
Oh, he's gonna become the poster child for the owners.
Yeah.
They'll take that. They'll put him literally on the billboard and take that right to the next meeting and go, these guys at the end of the table are the asshats that did this, and look at them. I mean, you're not having that. And you know, if we want to talk about even more funny things, since we're talking about that, is how about Williams coming out and saying he wanted a piece of the ownership, and what has happened to his stock since he came out and went ahead and planted the flag in the ground on that.
It's like the football gods all heard that.
Oh, they all heard it and giggled and went, watch what happens next. They met a team called the Utes that's kind of goodish. They kind of play up there.
Mm-hmm.
What if you were to, I don't know, throw more picks than touchdowns when you played them? Would that humble you a bit?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Another field goal here.
All reports are
70.
All reports are Drake May is a solid kid, great leader. I wonder if he couldn't creep up to become the number 1 pick if Caleb Williams keeps pulling this shit.
Depends on how serious
the girl who got herself thrown off of Snow White. Like, she had the job in the bag and she just couldn't keep her mouth shut. And now she's off the movie. And it's like, dude, you've not completed one NFL pass. You want something that Tom Brady couldn't get.
Yeah. Does the expression of this guy that coaches the Bucs ever change? Is it Rhodes?
Nope. Yeah.
What's his name? Rhodes?
McDermott?
No, not McDermott. The guy that coaches the Bucs. Is it
Bucks? Oh, Bulls.
Bowles.
Todd Bowles.
Yeah, his expression never changes. He always looks like
he loves a good blitz. Oh, you don't want your placeholder shaking his head.
Yeah, what's going on? He's shaking it off here? What just happened?
Are you shaking off the
snap?
Goal? This ain't a fucking slider, dude. We're out here.
Now we're punting. Now we're punting. Oh,
what? I've never seen this.
What in the world? They lined up to kick it, and he just started shaking.
We fucked up, guys.
Yeah,
we can't do this.
It's a lot longer than I thought. We're out of range. Guys. I don't know.
I just tried it out there, and I got to say, man, that upright looks.
You feel that wind, dude?
It's not gonna work.
You feel that wind?
Puts it up there, boys. I don't know.
He just called an audible on a field goal
to a punt.
Yeah. Well, nope. Shaking it off. No can do's, Bill. Do not snap that ball. Do not snap the ball. Wow.
That was the weirdest play I've seen in a long time.
That was so funny. The holder was funny. He's literally just breaking his neck, telling him, do not know. And he's trying to get the kicker's attention. That was weird. I want to see that again. That was wild.
Right. That's why they play the games. Popeyes has announced they will be making Thanksgiving turkeys this year. And, Coach, we need to know, would you be willing to get your Thanksgiving feast from Popeyes Chicken? Will you commit to
absolutely. No, that's not even a question. I don't even have to think about that. I would do it. Their chicken sandwich, let me tell you, it is really impressive. Look at that. He's like,
sorry for the glare.
No, sir.
But then McDermott is just
what's McDermott? I mean,
hell yeah, brother. What is going on?
I don't even know. Yeah, I would do their chicken sandwiches for real. I would tell you their chicken sandwich is top of the world.
I've never been.
Well, Popeye's chicken sandwich is legit. Now, you will sit in line for 27 minutes to get them to make you one. But when you finally get that bad boy, it is worth it. So it puts Chick-fil-A to shame. And it's hard for me to say that because that's the Lord's chicken. But
did you see the video of the guy who said he found 50 different drugs in Chick-fil-A chicken? He says they're making us addicted to it with chemicals.
I can believe it. It's working because let me tell you, I don't even really dig Chick-fil-A. I'm just going to go out on a limb and tell you there, but I love their breakfast. Their breakfast burrito. Wow. Big league.
You know, the game changer for me with Chick-fil-A is actually the fries.
Oh, the waffles. Yeah. You can't go wrong with the waffle cuts.
Yep.
That's a high-end fry.
You know, me and Chris were actually talking. I think we actually ranked the solid breakfast burritos around at one point in time. He's a big Carl's Jr. fan, which I got to tell you, he's not wrong. I had to go and try it. You know, I mean, research.
Is Carl's Jr. just Hardee's with a different name, or is it its own thing?
Is that like Farm and Fleet Farm?
Yeah.
So Hardee's. so Hardee's and Carl's Jr. bought Hardee's, and they incorporated down south, like in Oklahoma, they kept the breakfast.
Yeah.
So you still got your biscuits and gravy, and then they incorporated that. Now it's up here. You get biscuits and gravy and all that. That's Hardee's breakfast.
Yeah.
Old school Hardee's breakfast.
Yeah, and it's
Carl's
good.
Carl's Jr. bought that. That's what I think happened.
That's Heavy is right.
I'm
on
from
the money.
Guthrie, Oklahoma,
Hey.
and we had a Hardee's, and then it became a Carl's Jr. But the breakfast never
worked at
changed,
that
but the
Hardee's.
lunch did. Did you really?
Oh yeah, I worked at the Hardee's. I ran the drive-through. Does the Frisco burger come with sourdough bread? Was the secret code. We used to trade Keystone Lights through that. I'm sure the statute of limitations is gone, but we trade Keystone Lights to the drive-through for buckets of chicken. That was back when Hardee's was making chicken. But Heavy is right on, man. We'd go breakfast burrito, extra chicken. They throw in 5-piece nugget in the burrito. They make it, yeah.
Wow.
Make
Chick-fil-A.
it fresh.
And you put the sauce on it, the Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh,
dude,
no,
you
go Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah,
at
yeah, they have
Chick-fil-A.
a real,
It's big.
they have a good burrito too.
No, it's quality. Hardee's, pretty good. They're
But hey, quick
top-notch.
shout out to Pueblo's Kitchen right up here in
Oh,
Hartford, Wisconsin,
man.
because their breakfast burrito is on fucking point, and
That's
it's
a
a
banger.
meal. It's a banger.
Yeah, that place.
Coach, we didn't go there probably when you were up here
We
because
did
we
not.
went to Red Apple where we're banging ass biscuits and gravy.
That's
Yeah,
an
we did hit
excellent
that,
breakfast.
and it was good. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
they're good.
But I will make the trip for that. If you're talking,
Oh,
if you're
that breakfast
talking about it.
burrito at Pueblo's Kitchen. That's our family Mexican restaurant right down the street, and they deliver. I mean, it's money. It's money.
Family owned. I think only the
good
family works
people.
there.
Yes,
Really,
but
top
they ain't
shelf
open
people.
when there's a. You gotta check the Facebook because if there's a birthday party, they ain't open. They're no,
I can
the
respect
whole
that.
family works there.
Yep.
It's a place
They
where
make
you
the
ask
hell
for
of
the
a
hot
fajita.
sauce and they bring you the black stuff out of the back.
Yeah, well, you
Yep.
gotta know a guy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they do have the hot sauce. It ain't up front though. It ain't.
Yeah,
It ain't
yeah,
the
it's-
green. The
It's
mild,
not what
or
they're
the
giving
hot.
you. No, they're
No,
gonna
it's in
bring
the
it to
back.
you.
The
That's
dad
personal
comes out.
use in the
Papa
back.
comes
Yeah.
out with that
It's personal use, and not
Personal
only they bring it to you, they bring it to you in like a
with gloves
like
on,
yeah. It's like
latex.
Yep, in a
don't mess with
ceramic
it.
container.
don't get it in your eyes.
Nope. Plastic can't even hold it. Before the holidays, you can go down there and order tamales. Like order yourself 2-3 dozen
Ooh.
tamales and pick them up.
Throw 'em in
Hey,
the deep
holiday
freeze.
tamales,
we
there's
do
nothing
it.
better.
Oh, I
We
love
get
a
down.
tamale. I could survive on tamales alone for a good month.
Well, I'm not.
As long
I mean,
as I had chicken, pork, and beef.
I could hit the tour. I mean, I love all kinds of food. I had an uncle that was Italian, and he would make the old traditional Thanksgiving lasagna. It was impressive.
That's interesting.
God damn, we're having
Italians.
really good food porn conversation. Heavy comes in with the open up the Bible in the missionary position with the nothing like an over easy egg, singular, and some toast.
Oh.
The fuck out of here.
You got to cook the egg all the way. You flip that thing over. You go over medium.
That's good. If you're not adding bacon, what are we doing here?
No, that's. I mean, scramble it up and throw some stuff in it. Let's make it a
Tamales
party.
are phenomenal.
Maybe he meant eating nothing is like an over easy egg and toast.
Oh yes.
And then he comes in with tamales are underrated. Do we have to rethink our entire relationship with Heavy Steps right now? I mean,
Tamales
he's
are
given
big league.
us enough winners, and he's a good enough guy where I'm going to overlook this, but I am alarmed that he says tamales are underrated.
Best tamales
They're
I ever
almost-
had in Chicago. There was a guy that would roam
They
around
are
all
underrated,
the bars.
I think. I
He
love
would
them.
roam around all the bars that didn't have food, and he just had a big cooler with flaming, like they were still 120 degrees that his wife just made, and he would just call out tamales, and there was $2 a tamale, cash only. The guy got so successful, he opened up a brick and mortar store. He
Wow.
went from slinging them out of his cooler to opening up a whole store, because let me tell you, when you're at a ping pong bar or whatever in the middle of the night in Chicago,
yeah.
guy comes up with tamales,
You eat them.
you're cleaning them out.
Yeah. How many
Guys,
you got? How much
Everybody
for
in
the
here
tray?
getting tamales.
I bet he got that. How much for the tray?
Yeah.
Guys,
Well,
I
it
just
got-
did a whole
it
thing
got
where I
to be such a thing that then all of a sudden we started noticing there's another guy coming around, and his tamales
Imposter.
are $1 cheaper. So it started getting a little capitalist competition, and then there was Undercutter
Tamale
Tamale
Wars.
Guy.
Coming to Netflix.
I like it.
Tamale Wars.
I like it.
I just went on a whole thing and railed against our friend Heavy Steps because I marijuana'd over and underrated in my head.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about, Eric? I can't get on board with that. I like tamales, especially
I'm like, they're amazing. How does he not like tamales? No, he loves tamales just as much as us. My frontal lobe just couldn't put it together.
No.
That's all. See, I knew we had about a 5-minute need there, and I knew once I went to Popeyes, it would be good for 10 minutes. Frozen Frenzy. Tuesday night, we had the Frozen Frenzy, as they called it.
Every team
it was fantastic. All 32 NHL teams played on the same night with the start time staggered by 15 minutes. Great for fans, even better for degenerate gamblers like myself. And all feedback was, we need to do this more. I think this is the second time they've done it, and everybody seems to love it. I think we should do it 2-3 times a year. The numbers, 32
should be every week.
Games.
Tuesday nights, every hockey team's playing.
Tuesday night hockey. I love it.
And now that is marketing genius. When you go ahead and you market something like that every Tuesday, every team. Now that you can get behind that every week.
That's a shirt.
Absolutely.
Every Tuesday, every team, every Tuesday. I'm already making the commercials in my head. I mean, this is too easy.
Puck drops at 7:05, every team, every Tuesday. There you go.
Every quarter hour on the hour,
welcome.
pucks
That's
are dropping.
exactly right.
Yep. Oh, did you lose that game? That's okay. You got a dozen more, buddy.
Yeah.
Going off.
We're going all night.
We had
ripping snipes all night.
944 shots on goal, resulting in 102 goals scored. I mean, that's a great Tuesday night. We had 3 instances of 3 goals being scored in the same minute. So at like 9:18, there was a goal scored in 3 different games in that same minute, and it happened 2 more times. Road teams won 10 of the 16. It was a good time. A lot of the favorites just won. So it went pretty well in the gambling cave, which we needed. Because NFL, boy, the NFL, it's a tricky mistress. Some weeks.
She's a fickle
darling. John and I a couple weeks ago both had a football's dumb anyway kind of week.
Yeah.
Where you just stomp away from the TV. The opposite of everything I thought was going to happen happened.
They've been kicking me in the chicklets, man. I mean, I'll tell you, the NFL last couple weeks, God, it's magic. He gets better looking every time I see him.
That guy's doing life right.
He is doing life right.
John, you pulling up statistics over there?
Yeah, I got my stats.
Oh, for the Dollar Bet Club.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was a little bloody the last couple weeks, but I think we're back to punching. But we got to open it up here. Hold on a second.
Well, I can tell you right now, this is going to set me right to start the weekend off right here, Baker. Baker's going to keep it close, and we're gonna cash in tonight.
Oh, they got the frisbee catching dogs.
Oh, that dog's cool.
I love frisbee catching dogs. They got them at the sports show too. They jump off that pier like 50 feet. I don't know if it's 50 feet, but it's a long damn way. These dogs jump off a pier. Wait, what? You drop a goddamn duck, there ain't no way that Labrador ain't come back with it.
The last 2 weeks I'm running at 50%, but week 4, 13%, week 5, 25%, week 5, 25, 50-50. And got 8 on the books for week 8.
Nice.
Not letting up, not discouraged.
Doubling down.
Shaking off those picks.
Is that Dollar Bet Club, John?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you use DraftKings odds when you put those out, right?
Yeah.
That's
This year just NFL is 47%. I am not gambling on college anymore.
Oh,
I do not
college
trust
is
those
tough,
kids.
man. It's hard.
tough.
You cannot trust those kids one bit.
You can bet some of the bigger games, some of the SEC games and such, because they're pretty consistent, those teams. But you can't get down to those Tuesday, Thursday, Friday kind of games.
Oh,
Tuesday
night action is no fun.
You better have an insider. You better have some real information if you're betting the MAC.
Thank God, because there was that little 2-week lull between baseball and NBA that I was Tuesday night college football betting. Ooh, not good. Not good.
I didn't hear even
Thank
the
God the NBA's
guys
back.
even the guys on like the XM radio gambling channel are getting crushed on these Tuesday night. What is it? The Mid-American Conference or something?
That's
Yeah.
action.
On Tuesday
It's
night?
playing the slots. You're just in there
That's my
playing the
alma
slots,
mater in Northern
pressing
Illinois.
the button, hoping to hit one.
Yep. I do love
Northern
Tuesday night
Illinois.
action.
Wow.
You
What's
got-
it? Southern Illinois is the Salukis. What's Northern Illinois?
Huskies.
Huskies. I know some kind of dog.
Yeah. Is a
So-
Saluki a dog?
Last week was
Saluki.
the first week Dollar Bet Club decided to do a parlay. And let me tell you, it was so money. It was too money. The Niners had to screw me. And that's all I needed.
yeah.
Niners.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
year,
they went-
this,
They went ahead and
Yeah.
kicked me in the chicklets too.
so my
Yeah.
money line parlay this week is Eagles, Dolphins, Cowboys, Chiefs. Now, who's going to screw me there? Coach, you already know.
The Dolphins.
No, Cowboys.
Damn Cowboys. They'll do it
And
to you.
damn
Yeah, the Cowboys
Cowboys.
are going to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, Dolphins aren't going to lose to the Patriots, but I do have the Patriots plus 9.5.
No, yeah.
Nice.
Everybody's on the Patriots.
Oh, shut up, Bovada. They already paid out my first touchdown bet, and it's only halftime. Way to go. Way to go. The Dallas Cowboys are playing the Los Angeles Rams at home.
Danger.
Anyway,
Will
that was your
Robin.
Dollar Bet Club update.
Danger.
They are 6.5-point favorites. I don't
Danger.
think they. Yeah, Matt Stafford's a big game hunter. This is the kind of game he's won many times.
And just go ahead and not let's not forget he's from around there too.
Yep, that's true. Did you know he played baseball with Clayton Kershaw?
I don't know if you heard this a billion times in your life.
Yeah, I like Stafford there. I love Matty Stafford. I'm glad he's getting the respect he deserves. He was not getting it in Detroit. Then he went out to LA and won a Super Bowl and proved us all right. I'd watch that guy come out of halftime with a separated shoulder and score 17 points so many times. I'm like, you just got to give him a supporting cast. This Puka Nacua kid is crazy. If you draft it again, he's a first-round pick. That dude catches everything.
The redraft.
It's mid.
That would be really fun if you drafted all your players, like all your rookies, and then in 2 years the juniors. So they play freshman, sophomore year, then the juniors in the NFL. They refocus into the draft and get shoved back in. So you get a two-year contract to start, and then you go back into the draft, and then you can get paid, right? So then there's no restrictions after that. It's just like regular. And then that would be fun to see.
Did you just come up with that? That's brilliant.
Yeah, no, but wouldn't it be fun to see how people draft in the first? You could take some chances because it's only 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And then you get to reshuffle and you get that. It would be fun. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think those rookies would really get after it.
That too. And it would totally solve the running backs problem because
Yes.
all your good running backs would get paid after 2 years.
Yep.
Boom.
Roger Goodell should be listening to PSR. We got to fucking
Yeah.
figure it out.
Guy, we just fixed your sport.
It's like
you didn't even know it was
Revenge
broke.
of the Nerds. That's brilliant, Ogre.
I would be ogre.
That was one of the smarter things I've heard in a long time.
That'd
That'd be fun.
Yeah. I mean, I totally forgot.
That's
what I
gonna
was-
happen if Elon Musk is listening tonight. He'll make a.
It also helps it when you get like some shitty team that gets a great quarterback or something, and he's just like a Stafford, basically. Goes to the Lions, gets his ass kicked, but he's a high value.
for
The
years.
Bucks are going to go ahead and give up the goat here.
No.
Just keep it close, Bucks. Come on.
Oh, good. Kalijah Cansey's out there. Good to see him playing some football finally.
What else we got, Eric?
All we got left is the Portland Parade guy. Did you guys?
Oh
watch
my
that
God,
video?
that was crazy.
fucking
Yeah.
fun.
Crazy.
Not guilty.
Not
was
guilty.
That was not guilty. That was just
Pled
road
not
rage.
guilty.
That was straight up road rage. That was
Guy just
straight
trying
up.
to spend some time with his family.
Yeah, but how mad?
He was mad.
He was just
Now,
trying to get
I
home
mean,
to see the wife.
I will be honest. I kind of want to know what he was driving because he was maneuvering up on banks.
Yep.
He had great command. I'll
Hey,
put
do you
that,
mind if
but
I
what a
just play it really
psycho.
quick for the people?
Oh,
It's
huh?
just a quick 59-second video.
Yeah.
of it.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
All right.
Now, warning, it does
You
end
just
with
hear Sam
he's also a
Elliott.
sexual predator. So
Yeah.
Silverado.
this is who we're dealing with before you start thinking he's pretty funny.
I still think he's funny.
He's screaming and flipping them off. Oh my gosh. I was transported right back to Chicago.
I want to use that for so many.
He was,
different
I
things
mean,
at
that
once.
dude was in the red before it even, I mean, like he was just running hot.
And his
That was like-
face when
that's
he emerged,
Straight falling down stuff right there.
yes, when he emerged into the parade route, his facial expression didn't really change. He was
Nope.
already at an 11.
Oh,
Yeah, there he is.
This is wild.
They got every motherfucker.
You guys ready? Can I play it?
Get it.
We got the wife calling.
Well, I think
No,
that might
yeah.
have been the trigger.
That right there was the fuse that got lit. I can relate to that actually.
Or I can't hear it.
You can you know.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. That looks familiar.
That's what they get for showing up for work that day.
Yep.
I know.
Just burden him. And then he's like, that's it. That's it.
Digging through the
This
gears.
is the day that I'm gonna make a stand. And he just
I think a clinical psychologist would call those eyes in fight or flight.
He's
and he is
already
fighting.
trying to go emergency lane on this car way before the exit. He's
He's like, I'm getting off.
it
Now
just
He's
just
mowing
straight-
down cones.
running over cones.
he just never even just
His windows
like
are
there's no moment of clarity at all.
Look at this. What are
up?
the guys in the fucking
that?
working there?
What's that, about
Here's
a
one guy right
45?
here on the left. Well, hey,
Is that about a 45-degree angle he's hitting there?
you're lucky you didn't die.
He said,
that
"Fuck
day,
you."
dude.
Also,
Didn't care.
please note the top left corner. He's got a handicap placard.
Yep,
Yeah.
sure does. And I think when he gets to the top of the ramp, he had no idea that there was.
No, he did not know it was a parade. He had no idea. He's scared now.
Yeah,
Now it's Grand Theft Auto, and he's swerving at people.
yeah, we're hitting a reverse, and then he's approached by police who attempt to pull him over.
And he says, "Try me."
Pulls over. He just sort of yells to the cop, "Yeah, I don't fucking know either. Fucking, I'll pull you, pull over there, I'll pull," and then he just guns it, and he's gone.
Now it looks like he's catching his breath,
Yeah.
but then,
I
he,
had-
but
He's
then
like,
he's
what
still
the
at it.
fuck did I just do?
I had no idea. I saw like the 2-minute version. I had no idea this video ended with him parking in front of his house
Yeah.
and just
Oh,
getting
man.
out. I thought, well, that guy's in jail or dead. That's how that had.
Was
to
that
end.
crazy? Coach, have you
Oh
ever
my
been that
gosh.
mad
Yes.
on the freeway?
yes.
Oh, I have too. I haven't done that, but I've
no,
been that
I've never
mad.
done that, but yes, I've been that mad. Now
Dude,
it was
when
usually
you come
a,
off on the exit and you're into
a
parade, you
perfect
see
storm
kids-
of a combination of things.
Yes. Oh, something
You-
happened. We
you
don't
got
have
the
to
old
tell
lady.
story.
Yep, that's always a catalyst.
And then you got
Going to
all
meet the
backed up all the
mother-in-law.
exits.
Already mad about it.
Mhm.
Usually some sort of financial and a kid and an old lady. Perfect storm aligns.
Yep. That
Yeah.
puts you in an unwinnable situation.
Oh, and it's yeah. I've done the same thing that guy did to his phone multiple times on my way home.
That's a sweet Mustang shirt you got there, Coach. I might have
Oh, it's
one of those.
yeah. It was I don't know, glow day or something. They have different days every damn day of the week. Let me
Oh
Let me
yeah,
tell you what I don't understand. How come we don't have wear school color day? That's a good day. Instead of making 47 different shirts that are colors that don't support the school. Anyhow, I'm off my soapbox.
School Colors Day. Make it a thing. Look at that. 60 minutes on the dot. Thank you, everyone, for listening. This was a good time. Head over to PatriotSportsNow.com for all of our latest goings on. Type Patriot Sports into any search engine. You'll see our logo with the 3 microphones, and you'll know you're in the right place. If you're looking for Wake and Rake, we're out there every Sunday morning from 8 a.m. Central till we're done talking football, and you can find us on the Fantasy Sports Corporation YouTube channel. Go subscribe over there. We'll answer all the fantasy football gambling questions, and we'll figure out how to get this dollar bet club up over 50%. Till next time, be good to each other. Chris, kick the outro music.
You've been listening to Patriot Sports Radio. If you're sick of all the national talking heads and biases of mainstream sports media, like we are, this show is for you. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. For more content and merch, hit up www.patriotsportsnow.com. Find us on Twitter at PatriotsPod, on Instagram and Facebook at Patriot Sports Now, and on Getter, Rumble, and YouTube at Patriot Sports. Take care, and we'll see you next time.